What's the difference between them? Okay. Again, good morning, everyone. Our lesson today is polar and rectangular equation. As you see here in my screen, rectangular equation, that means the component of each equation, rectangular coordinates x and y. But polar equation, the component of each equation here are polar coordinates r and theta. Or here we don't have theta, maybe theta here. Also just r equals 3. This is rectangular equation. This is the difference between. This is rectangular equation, but here polar equation. Component here x and y, component here r, because polar coordinate r and theta, as you see. This equation represents circle, x squared plus y squared equals 9. The radius of the circle here equals 3. That means r equals 3. It's easy. Here also another example for rectangular equation, 2x minus 3y equals 6. This is a straight line, mustaqim. Okay, but in polar equation is different. Yes? We don't. Yes. I will share my screen again. Okay, thank you, Mr. Abdullah, to remember me to share my screen. Thank you. Okay, again. Here, as you see, polar and rectangular equation, this is the lesson today. What's the difference between polar and rectangular equation? Rectangular equation, the component of equation, rectangular coordinate x, y, as you see here, x squared plus y squared equals 9. This equation represents circle, as you see here. What the radius of the circle here? 3. Okay. What the center of the circle? Origin point 0, 0, as you see here. Okay, polar equation, the component of each equation here are or r and theta. But here, just only r. Here, r equals 3. That's it. Another example for rectangular equation, 2x minus 3y equals 6. This equation represents what? Represents, I think, straight line. As you see here in this graph, straight line. Okay, good. The polar equation here, r equals 6 over 2 cosine theta minus 3 sine theta. The component of this equation r and theta, as you see. Okay, this is the difference between rectangular equation and polar equation. The lesson today, how to convert from rectangular equation to polar equation, or how to convert from polar equation to rectangular equation. Let me show you how to do that in the first example. Here, the example 1, identify the graph of each rectangular equation, then write the equation in polar form. Support your answer by graphing the polar form on the equation. Okay, good. The equation here, this is polar equation or rectangular equation? The question for you, this is polar equation or rectangular equation? Who can answer me? Mr. Abdullah, this is polar or rectangular?
Rectangular.
Yeah, rectangular, excellent, because we have here x and y.
What?
Oh, yes. Also this equation, polar or rectangular?
Polar.
كيف how polar? We
لا
have
أسد
r,
XY
we
أسد
have theta, we don't have r, we don't have theta. We cannot say polar. This is rectangular equation also. Then the two equations here, A and B, R rectangular equation because we have the component of each equation x and y, rectangular coordinates. Good. The question here, how to convert this to polar equation? How to convert this rectangular to polar equation? Step 1. Each x by what? X what is equal? X is equal to r cosine theta. Did you remember that? Also, y equals r sine theta. Did you remember that, Mr. Abdullah? This formula?
Yes, yesterday.
Yeah, yes, yesterday. Excellent. Step 2, what we can do? Just substitute here. Replace each x in this equation by the another r cosine theta and replace y by r sine theta. Let me show you how to do that. To do that, that's x. Replace x r cosine theta minus 4 all of u squared plus y r sine theta all of u also squared equals 16. We removed from this equation each x and y. All the components of each equation r and theta. This equation in step 2, we can say polar equation. Why? Because all the components of this equation r and theta are polar coordinates, right? Is it clear for all? Mr. Abdullah, Mr. Fahd, is it clear? Hello?
أستاذ اسمح لي أستاذ، شغلت كذا ثواني بس الحين رجعت.
Okay. Step 3. Now just we expand this bracket. This is bracket square. How to expand this bracket? This is equal r cosine theta square minus 2 times r cosine theta times 4 plus 4 square. All these terms from expanding the first bracket plus what? Plus this r squared sine squared, okay, okay, just yes, sine squared theta equals 16. Maybe some students didn't understand this step. Why? Because they didn't keep in their mind this, how to expand this formula. Expand this formula, I will explain here. If a minus b all of u squared, this is equals a squared minus 2 times a times b plus b squared. Some students, yes, I think need to join the class. Who is maybe Mr.
دخلت أنا ياسر.
Yes, is good. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Abdullah. Okay. This is the what I did here in this step. This is what I did in this step. This is r cosine theta. This is a square minus 2. This is minus 2. A r cosine theta times bp4 here times 4 plus b square 4 square. Okay. This is r here. The power goes to r and sine. R square sine square. Everything is ready now. This is the power distribute in the first and the second. Okay, terms. R squared cosine squared theta minus 2 times 4, 8, minus 8 R cosine theta plus 16 plus R squared sine squared theta equals 16. Okay, now look to this expression here. Maybe we summation the similar terms. Here are cosine r square, here r square. Okay, we can take r square as a common factor. As you see here, this is, I think, okay, r square as a common factor. What put inside here? Cosine square theta plus sine square theta, okay, minus 8 r cosine theta equals, maybe this is moved to the another side, 16 minus 16. We have 216. Yes, 0. Everything is ready now. Now here, cosine square plus sine square equals 1. This is r square times 1 minus 8 r cosine theta equals 0. Also here, as you see, we have r here. Also we have r here. We can take r as a common factor. R here, just r times r. Take r as a common factor. Stay r inside the bracket minus 8, okay, cosine theta, yes, equals 0. Okay, here the equation, maybe write this, maybe divided each side by r, maybe here r equals 0. This is, or r minus 8 cosine theta equals 0. This is r equals, move this to another side, 8 cosine theta. This is the equation, polar equation, is a polar equation. That's it. Okay, did you understand this? This is the polar equation. Maybe this is the in the second step is the polar equation, but you need here to write. This is r equals 8 cosine theta. That's it. Any question about this? Sarah? Okay. Okay, let's move to the next question here. Next question here, y equals x squared. How to convert this equation, rectangular equation, to polar equation in the same way? I will give you some time to achieve this example. Okay, all of you should work. I will give you maybe 5 minutes, okay, or 3 minutes. That's enough, I think, just to try to solve this question. Y equals x squared. You should replace each y by r cosine theta and each x by r, each x by r cosine theta, and replace y by r sine theta. And then maybe do some steps to simplify to get the final equation as a polar equation as required in the question. Okay? يلا. All of you should work. يلا شباب. دخل هذا الطالب اللي دق الباب علينا يا عبد الله، دخلته؟
ايوه عامر اسم.
ايه تمام. Good morning, Mr. Amir. How are you?
Good, thank you, Mr.
Are you sleepy?
No, I have
يلا شباب فكروا بالسؤال. نفس الخطوات. Okay, that's finished. Let me to check your works. Okay, to achieve this example. Mr. Abdullah.
نعم نعم.
شو حلت السؤال؟ Did you achieve
أستاذ
this example?
حاول أستاذ ما عرفت.
Mr. Amr Abdul Hakim, what did you did in this example? Mr. Amir, you are sleeping now? Okay, Mr. Fahad. Mr. Fahad is here. Okay, on the bed. Good. Excellent students. Nobody with me. Explain to me to, yes, to myself.
To me, Mr.
Yes, to me. To me, to myself, the same meaning. Okay, as you see here, Mr. Abdullah, just one student in the class, y equals x squared. How to convert this equation to the polar equation? Step 1, replace each x by r cosine theta. Okay, and y by r sine theta. Step 2, just substitute in the equation what y equals. yr sine theta equals x squared r cosine theta squared. Okay, this is step 3 simplification. R sine theta equals r squared cosine squared theta. Here, I think we can replace or cancellation, as you see here, or maybe this is go there, r sine theta minus r squared cosine square theta equals 0. You can take r as a common factor, r sine theta minus, I think, r cosine square theta equals 0. Okay, maybe here r equals 0. This is the equation. Or sine theta minus r cosine square theta equals 0. This is the equation. Maybe right. I think this is go there. R cosine theta equals sine theta. Okay, divided both sides by cosine square theta over cosine square theta. To get it, I think the answer R equals sine theta over cosine square theta. That's it. This is the, maybe one more step to simplify, right? R equals sine theta over cosine theta times 1 over cosine theta. The same. Cosine times cosine here, cosine square. This is equals tan theta times what? This is 1 over cosine sec theta. Okay, this is the equation. Now polar equation. This is the polar equation. That's it. Did you understand, Mr. Abdullah, these steps, how to convert this equation from rectangular equation, y equal x squared? Yes, this equation, y equal x squared, what represent? Parabola. As you see here, this is parabola, y-axis. This is x-axis. This is parabola like this. Okay? But here, R equal tan theta sec theta.
سؤال كذا صغير أستاذ، الإجابة هذه كلها.
Yes. Yes. Okay. هاي الإجابة السؤال كاملة بهذا الشكل. نعم. هذا البحث مو سهل، يعني يبغى شغل، وهي النقطة الأخيرة بالدرس. يس، تحتاج إلى أن الطالب يتدرب بشكل كويس حتى ينجزها بشكل صحيح. Okay. Any question? Any question until now? Okay.
No.
Okay, let's move the. I think we have many examples need to solve. Similar for this example. I think here this is okay. What happened here? This is the figure here, parabola, شايف, as you see here. Okay, tan theta, sec theta. Okay, maybe. Yes. Yes, this is in polar equation. Tan theta, sec theta, parabola, because here also here, as I graphed or sketch the equation. Let's move the next example. We have here, I think, in your book, 2 examples. You should solve it. Okay, I will give you 5 minutes to think about this. Yalla shabab. You should practice about this. Okay. Hey, Mr. Abdullah, this is x squared plus y minus 3 all of u squared equals 9. Is polar or rectangular?
Rectangular.
Excellent. And the second equation, polar or rectangular? Rectangular.
Rectangular.
Okay, we need to, yes, we need to convert this to polar. What I can do, step 1. Replace each x
equals
yes, r
cosine
theta.
theta.
Also y r sine theta.
Sine theta.
Okay, now step 2, just look to the equation and replace each x. X, this is squared plus, okay, y is a minus 3. All of you squared equals 9.
No.
But inside here, x. What x? R cosine theta. This is r cosine theta. What r here? R, what y? R sine theta. R sine theta. Everything is ready now. This is now is polar equation. But before is rectangular equation. Now converted to polar equation. But maybe you should simplify this equation to get it a famous formula. Step 3. R squared cosine squared. R squared cosine squared theta. This is equal. Sorry, not equal, plus. Okay, plus what? Plus here, this is a minus b. A squared, r squared, sine squared theta minus 2 times r sine theta times 3 plus 3 squared equals 9. Now, step 4, simplify this expression or this equation. R squared cosine squared theta plus r squared sine squared theta minus 6, because 2 times 3, 6, r sine theta plus 9 equals 9. Okay, we can take in step 5, take r squared as a common factor, okay, between this term and that term. Okay, r squared as a common factor. Here, cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta, okay, minus 6r sine theta equals 9. Go to there, change the sign. 9 minus 9. Okay, excellent. But cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta is a famous identity. What's the answer here? 1. 1 times r squared. This is minus 6r sine theta equals 0. Okay, now we can get it here. R minus 6r sine theta equals 0. We can take r as a common factor here also. R1 minus 6 sine theta equals 0. Maybe here r equals 0 or 1 minus 6 sine theta equals 0. This is the equation. Maybe we can write, I think, move this to the another side. 6 sine theta equals 1. This is sine theta equals 1 over 6. This is the formula, we can get it. Okay, this is the polar equation. That's it. Did you understand this point?
Yes.
Okay, if you understood this point, we can here, as you see, this is, I think, maybe here we did small mistake. Here we can did small. Here r square, not r. This is we can take r here, not 1. Here r, Be careful about this. This is R. This is R. This is the equation, the final equation. R equals 6 sine theta. Okay? Because we have R square, R common factor, but stay R inside. Okay? Be careful. R equals 6 sine theta. This equation represents a circle. Represent what? A circle. Because this is the circle. This is circle here, as you see here. This is a circle. Okay. This is X. This is Y. The coordinate of the center of the circle, X at 0, 3 here. Okay, 0, 3. This is the center. Okay, 0, 3 here. Okay. This is the circle. This is here 3. Sorry. Maybe. Yes. This is the center. 0, 3. Okay, that's it. In rectangular coordinate. Also here, Mr. Abdullah, Mr. Fahad, Mr. All the students inside the class, you should try to solve this question. Okay, in the same steps. I will give you 5 minutes to achieve this practice. Okay? Yalla Abdullah, I am waiting you and your students, your classmates, sorry.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, the time is finished. Okay. Who is achieving this practice or this example? Mr. Abdullah, did you
Yes,
work?
I said, yes, I finished.
Uh,
Said,
send your work. Show me. Okay. Excellent, Mr. Abdullah. Okay, as you see here, Mr. Abdullah, replace each x r cosine theta and y r sine theta. Excellent. R cosine theta squared minus r sine theta squared equals 1. R cosine theta squared minus r squared sine squared theta equals 1. Take r squared as a common factors. Okay, r squared times 1 equals 1. Okay, just r squared equals 1. That's it. Don't need to do the last step. Here is enough. Excellent, Mr. Abdullah. Excellent, well done. I will take your picture to put it in my slide to show your friend how to solve it. And this, yes, this work, excellent, well done, Mr. Abdullah. Okay, as you see, Mr. Abdullah, solve the question, save our time. Excellent. Step 1, this is step 1, right. Excellent. Step 2, substitution, also right. Step 3, yes, take r square as a common factor. Oh, we discover a mistake. Mr. Abdullah, this is here cosine square minus sine square. We cannot say this is equals 1, just plus. As you see here, here, cosine square plus sine square equal. This is step 4, I think wrong. Why? Because here cosine squared minus sine squared, we cannot say that's equals 1. Okay, be careful, Abdullah. Well done. Okay, Mr. Abdullah, but the fourth step, you should correct it. Okay, I will solve the example step by step, but I am pleasure to see your work. Excellent, well done, but I think here some mistake, no problem. We can correct this mistake. What other students, Mr. Amr Abdul Hakim and Mr. Fahad Hussein, did you achieve this example, or just waiting, or sleeping, or maybe do any work inside your home? Hello? Nobody with us? Okay. No matter. Let's continue here to correct the fourth step of Mr. Abdullah. Okay, step 1, we can write, replace x equals r cosine theta, y equals r sine theta. Steps 2, substitute. Okay, this is square minus also bracket square equals 1. I think this is r squared cosine squared theta. Here r squared sine squared. No need squared because we have squared on the brackets. Be careful, Mr. Khallu. Okay, don't mistake like Mr. Abdullah. Okay, be careful. Okay, as you see here, step 3, this is r squared cosine squared theta minus r squared sine squared theta equals 1. We can take r squared as a common factor, cosine squared minus sine squared. Okay, don't forget the angle here is theta. This is equals 1. Now we can replace what? replace, this is maybe r squared, replace cosine 1 minus sine squared theta. This is minus sine squared theta equals 1. This is equal r squared 1 minus 2 sine squared theta equals 1. Okay, that's it. This is the equation. We can write here r squared equals 1 over 1 over 2 sine squared theta. This is the equation that I get. Okay. Any question about the lesson today? Any question? Did you understand this point, Mr. Abdullah? We cannot say this cosine square theta minus sine square theta equals 1. No, you should hear plus. If we have a plus, we can say equals 1. This is the mistake that you did in your solution. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think we have 5 minutes to finish this lesson, but we don't have more students inside the class. That's enough for today. I think maybe here we have many examples. Here, I think no, we have also the last idea. We have some time to do that. Here, as you see, the last idea of our lesson, how to convert from polar to rectangular. Have a look to this example, as you see here. This is polar equation or rectangular equation, Mr. Abdullah?
Polar.
Polar, excellent. We need to convert this equation to rectangular equation. How do that? Okay. Okay, theta equals, okay, pi over 6. Okay, do you remember what theta equals? Theta equals tan inverse tan y over x, right?
Yes.
Yes. This is theta. This is equals pi over 6. Okay. Now we can theta. This is theta. Okay. Now we can take step 1. Okay. Tan step 1. Tan inverse y over x equals pi over 6. Step 2, take tan for both sides. Okay, good. Now tan. Okay, tan inverse tan y over x equals tan what? Tan pi over 6. Okay, good. Tan inverse go together. Okay, tan inverse to go together. What stay here? Y over x equals tan pi over 6. We can find tan pi over 6 was the answer. This is tan pi over 6. Okay, but here you should convert your calculator to radian. Yes, to radian 4. The answer, radical 3 over 3. Okay, this is equals radical 3 over 3. This is the equation. The equation we can write here, this is, I think, Yes, y equals radical 3 over 3 times x. This is the equation. Yes, line is a line. Okay, مستقيم. That's it for today. Okay, any question about the lesson today? This is how to convert rectangular equation to polar equation and how to convert polar equation to rectangular equation. Maybe take another example. Okay, I will solve another example, the last example for today, because we have 3 minutes to finish this lesson. Okay, maybe take another example from here. Yes, like this. As you see here, we have many practice here. I will solve one of them and leave 2 for you to practice in home. Okay, this is first one. In the same way here, r. Okay, r equals -3. Step 1, what we can do? We can write r squared equals -3 squared. Square both sides. This is equals 9. Okay, but r squared equals x squared plus y squared equals 9. Okay, the answer here is circle. Is a circle. Circle. Okay, C of the circle 0, 0, origin point, and r equals 3. That's it. It's easy. Okay, the question 5b, the same, the last question I solved it. Question here, and also here we can write r squared equals 9 cosine squared theta. Then we can replace here also in the same way, maybe solve this question. Here r equals 3 cosine theta. This is I think r squared, this is equals 3 cosine theta squared. This is, I think, r squared, this is equal 9 cosine squared theta. This is, I think, x squared plus y squared equals 9 cosine squared theta. Maybe here, replace here, as you see, r 3 cosine theta. This is, I think, yes, we can write here x r equal cosine theta, right? But here we don't have r, we have 3. Okay, maybe to solve this equation, I think leave this equation to complete in home. We don't have to continue, have time to continue. This is for you to complete. I give hint here, xr cosine theta. That you should complete. Thank you for listening and participating in my lesson today. Any question, Mr. Abdullah, Mr. Fahad, Mr. Amr Abdul Hakim?
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.